Hey guys, let's talk about this week's writing assignment. So, yesterday we did our first paragraph on our first detail, answering the question, how do we feel about the sudden school closure and what are we going to do with our extra time? Well, many of us, if not all of us, hopefully all of us, are spending some of our extra time doing those packets that we all received from school and spending some of our time watching Mrs. Wheely's review videos to make sure that we did the work correctly at home. Um, but now, what are some other things you're doing with this time? So, you could add some details about that you are working on your school packet and those kinds of things, but you can also add any other details of anything else you're doing during this time. So, for me, something I'm doing during this time is I had to learn how to what's called screencast so that I could digitally teach you. I've used it in the past, but it'd been a while since I've had to teach this way. So I had to relearn and practice so that I can make some videos for you to help you out the best way that I can while you're at home, and then figure out how do I put them on YouTube and how do I make sure I share it with you. So that's what my next paragraph is about learning how to be a teacher when I'm not in the classroom with you, because it's a totally different world. I've never had to do this before. So, if I am writing in paragraphs and I'm writing on the same page, which you can just keep adding to your work, you can tell in my digital notebook that I'm just going to add to it. So for me, I'm going to just hit enter, enter, and then I'm going to just start typing my next paragraph. So my next paragraph is about what I'm doing with my time. And I've already shared with you that I've had to learn how to teach digitally. So I think that's how I'm going to start my sentence. I'm going to say, something I have been doing with my time at home has been learning how to digitally teach. So that's the main idea of my second sentence, and it's starting to answer the second part of the prompt, which is, how do you feel about the school closure, and what are you going to do with your extra time? So, something I've been doing with my time at home has been learning how to digitally teach. So, I need to now explain. I need to give you details. You have no clue how I figured this out. And actually, I kind of figured it out because I was watching other teachers have to figure it out too, and they were posting it on Instagram, the things that they were using. And a friend of mine from college, I follow her Instagram, and she was sharing how she was doing things, or how some ideas for other teachers that are having to do things digitally. So I kind of like took all of my ideas from a bunch of different places and put it together and figured that this would be a good way for me to try and connect with you during this time. So, I had to do some research. So, how would I want to say that? I'm going to read that topic sentence again because I need to get my brain in the right place. So, I'm going to say it one more time, and then hopefully I'll be able to elaborate. Something I've been doing with my time at home has been learning how to digitally teach. To do this, I had to research the different ways of digitally teaching students and how to share the lessons created with them. I started off by making Google Classroom assignments, but not all students were able to access this, misspelled it, this information. When the packets were passed out, I came up with the idea of review, lessons, and time. I knew that all my students watch YouTube, so I thought, well, I'll become a YouTuber. And I'm probably not the best YouTuber. I'm not the best YouTuber. I'm just putting things on YouTube. So I'm a person putting things on YouTube. I'm a YouTuber now. Kind of crazy to say. So that's what you needed to do for Wednesday. Wednesday, you needed to complete the second paragraph. But these videos that I'm posting right now are reviewing our Wednesday and our Thursday, just to kind of catch us up so that we are ready to start next week. Already completed week 1 distance learning packet, already have reviewed week 1 distance learning packet, and we're ready for a fresh start of week 2. So I'm going to go into that next paragraph. The next detail that I wanted to share with you was teaching a preschooler, teaching Cooper. It's different teaching your own kid. So I need to explain that to you. What has that looked like for me? Again, stealing ideas from some other teachers. Just seeing what they're doing with their kids at home, seeing what preschool teachers are sharing with parents to do with their preschool students at home. So again, I had to do a lot of research, a lot of Instagram watching, a lot of blog reading, a lot of teachers pay teachers resources. So I need to add all that information in there for you. So another way, you want to think of some different transition words for your paragraphs, because we know that good writers try and use different transitions to keep their reader engaged. So another way, I have been spending my time is by teaching Cooper. I am not a preschool teacher, so I needed to find some preschool things for him to do. I got some ideas from a teacher I follow on Instagram. Oops. I'm not going to worry about all my mistakes right now, because tomorrow we get to edit and revise, and tomorrow we get to have our finished product. So follow on Instagram. One activity we have done together is an ABC hunt. I hid all the letters of the alphabet in our house on sticky notes, and him and Reese went to find them, and they placed them in order. All right, the third paragraph's done. And I'm not going to worry about editing or revising today, or I know that as I was typing, I was like, ooh, I'm using the word I a whole lot. So tomorrow, I think I'm going to show you how we go back through our stories, how we reread them to ourselves, how we replace words that we maybe said too many times so that our writing isn't repeated, because we know that that doesn't make for interesting writing. All right, guys, I'll see you tomorrow when we get to edit, revise, and then I'm going to show you how to publish on Seesaw. So you really want to read your writing. All right, talk to you later.